Hi everyone, and welcome to another Saturday sipping session with me, Sarah, aka Queen from Vin Van Caerdydd, and I'm joined today by the lovely Steve, aka Kiwi Steve.
Nice
Hello.
to be back. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming back to the box.
Back in the box.
Back in the box. So today's really exciting because we just met Mark Drakeford.
Yeah, he was in the area, and we got contacted to see if anybody could come down and talk about local businesses and how they've been affected with COVID, and anything that any help and assistance you can get from the Welsh government.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting to meet him, and
He was really nice, wasn't he? So nice. And yeah, he did a little video with Tea House with Owen. We did ask him if he wanted a glass of wine, but he very professionally said no at 11 o'clock in the morning. We, on the other hand, don't really care that much.
So here we are.
So so we thought, what better time to record a Saturday sipping session? Before we start on the actual sipping part and the wine part, just wanted to mention that Vin Van has been opening. Well, we started last week the Vin Van wine bar, so we've been putting some tables outside, especially if the weather's really nice. Last Sunday in particular was a really successful day. We had a really nice day. So yeah, we've been putting lots of wines in the fridge and putting our big menu outside, offering wines by the glass here at the Bridge Studios, which is on Western Avenue. Depending on the weather and depending on what's going on, we kind of put online when we're going to be open. So keep an eye on our Instagram and our Facebook, just social media in general. If you want to find out when you can come, it's better to book a table just to make sure that there's space. But yeah, so lots of exciting things happening at the moment. So I just wanted to let you know that if you keep an eye on the social media, then you'll know exactly what we're up to. Should we have some wine?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we chose this wine. It's the last Saturday sipping session of our organic month, and this was your favourite, wasn't it?
Yeah, from the organic tastings that we've had two of.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was my favourite of the night, and probably looking back at the tasting notes, quite a few people seem to really like this one. So
we've had some really good comments. So somebody said would definitely buy. We had a couple of those. Love this one. Absolute favourite. And I think my favourite comment was, I didn't think I'd like a vegan wine, but this is lush. So
here we go.
This is a Frappato. That is the name of the grape variety, from Sicily, by the producer Santa Tresa. The vintage is 2019, but it did win silver in the International Organic Wine Awards. Well, the 2015 vintage did anyway. It's vegan and organic. Vegan apparently doesn't affect the taste like some people thought. But yeah, so it's from the Santa Teresa producers. These people are really nice. They take like a completely holistic approach to farming and viticulture in general. They introduced a colony of bees recently, so they produce, organic honey. They grow olive trees, lemon trees, orange trees, almond trees, which I always think kind of adds to, maybe not necessarily, it's not like you can taste orange in the wine or anything, but there's always something quite, I don't know, maybe floral or fruity about kind of having all of this in the area. They've got an eco-friendly system of moving water around the vineyard for irrigation. Everything is hand harvested. Vinification is like really delicate, so it's all about maintaining that pure, fresh flavors of the grape variety, so they don't throw everything in an oak barrel, for example, to kind of impart any woody flavors or oak flavors. So it's all about fresh, vibrant flavors. Go nuts. Just go nuts.
I mean, you can tell that the care that they put into it. It's
just the color itself. The color is it's quite a light color.
It's almost clear, almost see-through. For a red, it's very light.
But it's really ruby.
Yeah.
Can you see just with a bit of light there? But there's some really kind of almost like ruby red slippers. They're really shiny, bright, fresh looking in colour. We do have the Viognier actually in this from the same producers, and the Viognier is really nice as well. The Viognier is really floral. If you like a punchy white wine, then definitely go for the Viognier.
Oh,
But
wow.
oh, it's just so much fruit on the nose.
Floral and fruits. You're right, and you can smell, because it is quite high in alcohol. 13 and a half.
30.
You can.
So it's not really an 11 a.m. wine.
No, but whatever.
But
It's our day off.
yeah, exactly. But you get loads of cranberries, the strawberry there.
Yeah, all the red fruits.
Blueberry, really fresh.
Mm.
Mm.
And they're just so smooth and.
It's a nice kind of. You've got some sweet spices on the palate there, but there's also like a nice, like tangy, spicy acidity.
Yeah. I'm getting a little bit of peppers as well, and on the tongue, on the end of your tongue. Long finish.
Just there.
Look there, on the end of your tongue.
Just there. We had a tasting last Saturday. We had a Welsh wine tasting, so a small group of people. If you are interested in doing something like this, then send me an email because we will be organising some more soon. But we just did a section where people just asked questions, whatever they wanted, and we were talking about the where you kind of taste certain things on your tongue. And some people came to the Sunday wine bar, and they were kind of retelling me. They were going, when you feel it here, that's the tannins, and when you feel it here, that's the acidity. So it's good to know that people were listening. On the subject of questions, actually, we're going to try and dedicate a minute maybe of each of the Saturday sipping sessions from now on to questions and answers, because I've been told. So we had a really good suggestion from our good friend Owen Bowley, and said that a lot of people will not ask questions because they're a bit embarrassed.
Or don't if there's lots of people around and don't want to feel stupid or ask a seemingly obvious question. I think that's what it is.
But then, for whatever reason, a lot of people don't ask the questions that they would like to know the answers to. So if you want to send in your questions, so you can DM us, you can email us. If you know me or if you come down, then just kind of ask in person and I can write it down. But we'll try and dedicate a small amount of time of the videos to just answer these questions. So even if you think it's really ridiculous or if you think it's really stupid, then do it anyway, because I like answering stupid questions or seemingly stupid questions. Or what I should say is there is no such thing as a stupid question. So send us anything and I will answer, as long as it's wine related. Obviously, if it's something a bit random, then we may just kind of, maybe Steve will screen the questions. There we go. Steve will screen the questions, so make sure that they're clean and family friendly, please.
Otherwise, you'll be receiving a stern reply.
Steve will be on the case. But
I like this. Yeah, this is. I think this is one of the favourite ones that we've had in so far. For me personally.
I mean, even from the reaction we got from the people of both tastings, actually.
Yeah.
And you can just you can tell.
And this would go really well with anything. I think, like we're having steak tonight. You could have this with steak, but I think you could have it with fish as well.
Not sure why not. It's bright enough. It's fresh enough to go with. Like fish. It can cut. I reckon the acidity would be able to cut through even the fattiness of a steak or fattiness of something else. This would be an interesting one to pair with some cheeses, because it's not. It's complex. It's layered. It's got, like you said, it's got a nice long finish. But it's not necessarily overpowering. So this would probably. You could try this with some of the smellier cheeses, probably, like a nice blue cheese or like a washed rind kind of pongy style cheese, and it would go
really cut through that.
Lush.
Good.
Well, there you go. This is $11.99, but it is available for 10% off for the next week, because we're going to put it online as our wine of the week, as we do every week. So take advantage of the offer and buy yourself a bottle of wine before we run out.
Before I drink it all.
Before you drink it all. Yeah, he has a habit of doing that. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this slightly different Saturday sipping session. Until next time, take it easy and yachada.